Good morning, YouTube. Good morning, famous ones. Whew. Okay, I'm kind of tired. I know I just woke up, got ready for work, but I'm tired because I am pregnant. I'm in my third trimester. But, anyways, the reason I come on today is to talk to you guys about bullying. Have you ever been bullied? And bully still goes on no matter how old you are. And it's sad to say that old ladies are bullying also. It's a shame, but it's the truth. So, in the sixth grade to the ninth grade, I was straight bullied, just picked on for no reason. I was a nice little girl, I was a quiet little girl. So, why was I picked on? Because I looked different, I wasn't popular. Why was I picked on? I couldn't understand that. I recall being in the sixth grade, and for the most part, all the girls there in the sixth grade, they were developed, but I got called names like olive oil. Okay, and it hurt my feeling, but I recall this one girl. She was like 6 feet tall in the sixth grade, and my mother used to make me lunch, and it will be a sandwich, chips, some type of fruit, and that's probably it. A sandwich, a fruit, some chips. And I recall this girl asking for a piece of my sandwich, and I'm like, yeah, okay. And she was like, oh, this is good. Who made this for you? And I'm like, my mother. And she was like, your mama make this for you every day? And I'm like, yeah. And she was like, oh, this is good. And she just kept saying, oh, this is good. So the next day, I brought my lunch. She would ask for it. And I'm like, no, because I'm hungry. No. So after me telling her no that one day, she started taking my lunch. I mean, she was a big girl. She was 6 feet tall. So what am I going to do? I didn't tell the teacher because I didn't want to be called a snitch. I didn't say anything. I just went, okay. So she would take my lunch. I think she did it for maybe like a whole month. And then I started making my own lunch. So the first day I made my lunch, she was like, oh my God, who made this? And I'm like, I did. She was like, ugh, so much mayonnaise on it. And I'm like, that's the way I like it. And she was like, ugh, you need to tell your mother to make your sandwiches. And I'm like, no, I'm gonna do it from now on. So I would make my lunch the way I liked it, lots of mayonnaise. And so, you know, that part of bullying stopped. Now, in the sixth grade, we had to take naps. So I would take my nap, and I guess the teacher will wake us up, a bell will wake us up, and I wouldn't wake up. So I just would feel somebody kicking me real hard underneath the table. And I wouldn't say nothing because she was a big girl, a real big girl. So I didn't say nothing. So after that, she left me alone. And then they start tormenting another girl who, I don't want to say we couldn't defend ourselves, but we was little. So they picked another little girl to pick on. So moving on. So now I'm in the seventh grade. Not too much happened there, but the little girls want to talk about you. Ooh, your hair nappy, your breath stink. They want to say little stuff like that. Ooh, you got holes in your socks, and little stupid stuff like that. So it wasn't too much torment in the seventh grade. So now in the eighth grade, I recall it was raining. Now this is another big girl, big and big. she was big and I was a little skinny, frail thing. So I recall it was raining and we was all on the playground. And I recall everybody laughing because she had slipped and fell. Her target looked at me. She just looked at me and gave me that look, and I knew she was coming for me. So we holding each other like this, going like this, going like this, going like this, going like this. And, you know, we didn't come to blows, but she told me after school, I'm going to kick your butt. And I was so scared. I'm like, oh my goodness, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? So at this time, I used to hang with a lot of girls that was about that life. So they was like, you know what? Don't worry about it. We gonna handle this after school. She want to fight you. She thinks she gonna just fight you. Oh, it ain't going down like that. And I said, I'm going home. I don't want to fight nobody. I don't want to fight. And they was like, go on home. We gonna handle this. So I'm like, okay. So she's in my band class and she doing this, letting me know after class it's on and popping, and I'm just sitting there nervous, and I'm looking at the clock because I know we get out of school at 3 o'clock. My legs shaking, and the girls that I hung out with, we was all in the same class, and they was like, don't even worry about it. We told you we got you. And I'm like, okay. So when that 3 o'clock bell came, I didn't run home. I did walk. So the girl was walking behind me, and as my friends stated, they were going to handle it. They handled it. Where she